Hello, this is an account abstraction demo in mobile made by Polywrap. For this demo, we're going to use MetaMask as the Ethereum provider in order to execute transactions. It's worth mentioning that in this demo, MetaMask has a timeout of 10 seconds, and we will need to change between applications in order to guarantee that the connection is stable. So, now that we're connected, we can predict the safe address first. So if we click this button, what's happening under the hood, it's that we're interacting with safe wrappers and account abstraction wrappers in order to get predict the safe address, right? So let's wait. I need to change between this. So as you can see, the safe address is empty. It should be populated anytime soon. It's worth mentioning that this request takes too long because of the URI resolution of Polywrap, which is, for the sake of this hackathon, we didn't improve this. We just tried to make it work. So now we can see that we got an address, and it is an empty address here. So let's close this and go back to the app. So now let's do the send transaction through account abstraction. What this method does is to literally execute a transaction and deploy the safe of this address to the user if it's not deployed. Remember that the safe address is configured by the owner and assault nonce. So let's click here. We need to change between MetaMask. Oops. Okay. So here, what's happening under the hood, it's also that we're interacting with the safe wrappers, but as I explained before, we're going to execute a transaction. This transaction is currently hard-coded. It's just for the sake of demonstration. But the TLDR, it's that what this is doing, it's that it checks if the safe is deployed. If the safe is deployed, then it just executes the transaction. Otherwise, deploy and execute the transaction, right? So eventually, this guy should ask us for a sign type data, which is the transaction we want to execute, right? So let's wait a bit. This should work. This should come eventually. And so this won't execute 100%, being the reason that we needed to develop a Polywrap client basically for mobile. And it has a detail at the end of the... Oh, look. So here, as we can see, we have this type data, which is interacting with this contract. I can, with the 0x565, blah, blah, blah. And it's doing a data, which as we can see, it's literally a signature of a method in KCAC and a parameter in UINT 256, which is, it's not 15 because it's X code, hexadecimal, sorry. But so we can sign it and we can go back to the application, and now this should execute the transaction. This is what where we achieved to the hackathon. What we want to show here is that you can easily interact with safe wrappers and account abstraction wrappers from mobile and from web. So this is using the same backend as or library or wrappers. And thank you for seeing this and listening.